तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
महागणपति नमोस्तुते। महागणपति नमोस्तुते। महागणपति नमोस्तुते। महागणपति नमोस्तुते। मातङ्गवदना नमोस्तुते। मातङ्गवदना नमोस्तुते। मातङ्गवदना नमोस्तुते। मातङ्गवदना नमोस्तुते। महा
सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन है, सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन है। परम दया घन पावन है, परम दया घन पावन है। जन्म दुख विनाशन है, जन्म दुख विनाशन है। सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन है, परम दया घन पावन है। जन्म दुख विनाशन है, कारण है। साई कृष्ण जनार्दन है, जनार्दन है, जनार्दन है। सद्गुरु ब्रह्म सनातन है।
साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान। सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान। साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान। बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, संघं शरणं गच्छामि। सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि, सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि। साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान। सत्यं शिवं सुन्दरं साईनाथ भगवान। साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान। बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि, धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि, संघं शरणं गच्छामि। सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि, सत्य साई शरणं गच्छामि। साईनाथ भगवान, साईनाथ भगवान। त्रिपुर सुन्दरी मा, अम्बदया सागरी मा। 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 सुन्दरवदनी मा, अम्ब सुगुण मनोहरि मा। సుందరి మా అంబ దయా సాగరి మా
సుందరవదనీ మా పంబ సుగుణ మనోహరి మా
సుందరవదనీ మా అంబ సుగుణ మనోహరి మా
పంబ సుగుణ మనోహరి మా
అంబ సుగుణ మనోహరి మా
జయ జగ జననీ మా అంబ జగదోదారిణి మా
జయ జగ జననీ మా అంబ జగదోధారిణి మా
అంబ జగదోదారిణి మా
అంబ జగదోధారిణి మా
అంబ జగదోదారిణి మా
అంబ జగదోధారిణి మా
జయ జగ జననీ మా అంబ జగదోదారిణి మా
జయ జగ జననీ మా అంబ జగదోధారిణి మా
పర్తి నివాసిని మా అంబ పాప విమోచని మా
పుట్టపర్తి నివాసిని మా అంబ పాప విమోచని మా
పుట్టపర్తి నివాసిని మా అంబ పాప విమోచని మా
పుట్టపర్తి నివాసిని మా అంబ పాప విమోచని మా త్రిపుర సుందరి మా అంబ దయా సాగరి మా
प्रणवस्वरूपा हरि ओम् साई प्रणवस्वरूपा हरि ओम् साई प्रणवस्वरूपा हरि ओम् साई प्रणवस्वरूपा हरि ओम् साई नारायण हरि ओम् नारायण हरि ओम् नारायण हरि ओम् नारायण हरि ओम् सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम् सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम् सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम् सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम् यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविन्दाय नमः साईश्वराय हरि ओम। सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम। प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम। साई प्रणव स्वरूपा हरि ओम। साई नारायण हरि ओम। नारायण हरि ओम। सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम। सत्य साईश्वराय हरि ओम। यादवाय माधवाय
these demons that the Lord killed, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, there was no need for him to descend. He is all powerful. He could have just thought, let Ravan be dead. That's all he needed to do. And then to say that he comes and protects the sadhus, that also doesn't make sense. He says, I am sitting in the heart of the sadhus and protecting them from inside. When he is protecting from inside, he has that ability. Again, it doesn't make sense to say that he descends for this purpose. And the third thing, he comes to establish dharma. And the moment Sri Krishna left, what happened? Kali Yuga started. What dharma did he establish? Is this the dharma that he established? So this verse doesn't seem to hold to logic. Actually, it has got a deeper meaning to it.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse chanting is followed by translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in unrighteousness, O Arjun, at that time I manifest myself on earth to protect the righteous, to annihilate the wicked, and to re-establish the principles of dharma. I appear on this earth age after age.
So he is saying why he descends at all. He takes the avatar. This word avatar, although now it is a part of common day usage, people say this is my digital avatar. Just like first Guru got adopted, Pandit got adopted, now avatar has also gotten adopted into English language. So that is the digital avatar. But technically in Sanskrit, the word avatar means avataranam hi avataraha, to descend. Like if you descend from the roof, that is avataranam. So he says, I descend. I don't have to make myself. He is always existing. And what does he do? He comes when adharma has increased and dharma has decreased. Now people may say, what is the biggest problem that our planet Earth is facing today? Hare Swamiji, it is loss of biodiversity of the environment. It is global warming and atmospheric pollution, etc. Well, these are problems. But the bigger problems are inside our heart. The lust, the greed, the anger, the ego, the selfishness. So that is where the adharma is residing. We all have adharma in us. We are not the way God would like us to be. It doesn't mean He's given up on us. We are all WIPs, works in progress. So, dharma is given to us to help elevate ourselves. What is the purpose of dharma? That by following dharma, we may improve. This word dharma, it's made from the dhriya dhatu. Dhriyate nena iti dharma. So the word dharma means those behaviors, those thoughts, those values, those beliefs that are worthy of donning, worthy of upholding, worthy of executing. They are called dharma. This word dharma doesn't have a suitable equivalent in the English language. It's such a complex word with so many connotations to it. Dharmasya tvarita gatihi. It's such a difficult thing to understand. But the purpose of dharma is that from tamogun, the mode of ignorance, we should rise to rajogun, the mode of passion, and from rajogun we should rise to sattvagun, the mode of goodness, and from that, finally, we should become transcendental, beyond the three gunas. So, when Lord Krishna, he says that I find that dharma has reached rock bottom, I then descend in order to establish it and to eradicate adharma. There are different kinds of avatars. In particular, 4 kinds of avatars are mentioned in the scriptures. Aveshavatar, Prabhavavatar, Vaibhavavatar, Paravasthavatar. So what is Aveshavatar? When a soul receives the divine Shaktis of Bhagavan, the God does his work through that soul. That is called Aveshavatar. Like, for example, the Buddha is called an Aveshavatar. Narad Muni is also an avatar if you read the Bhagavatam, but he is an Aveshavatar. And then there is Prabhavavatar, where God does come and manifests a few of his Shaktis. Sometimes he comes just for 2 minutes. Sometimes he may come for 100 years. Like, for example, there was Hansavatar. He just descended, answered the question of Nar Narayan and left. It was a Prabhavavatar. Sometimes, like Veda Vyasa is the avatar, he's written these scriptures. So he is a Chiranjeevi. He's there for hundreds of years. Again, Prabhavavatar, not manifesting too many Shaktis. And then Vaibhavavatar, where even more Shaktis are manifest. Like, for example, Matsya, Varaha, Kurma, Kachhap, etc. They are all Prabhavavatars. And then Paravasthavatar, where he displays all his divine opulences. So, his form as Sri Krishna and his form as Sri Ram, and actually even Rising is counted in that category. They are Paravasthavatars. But nevertheless, this is just a little bit of technical knowledge to give a little more completeness to the treatment of this avatar rahasya further. So Sri Krishna says why he comes. To establish dharma, to protect sadhus, to vanquish the miscreants. Makes sense. After all, Sri Ram, he killed Ravan, he killed Kumbhakarna. But if you study this verse deeply, you will discover there is more to it than meets the eye. Because these demons that the Lord killed, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, there was no need for him to descend. He is all powerful. He could have just thought, let Ravan be dead. That's all he needed to do. Let the Delta variant of coronavirus infect Ravan. He's not even vaccinated. Poor Ravan would have had it. So God doesn't need to descend, take an avatar. He's got so many viruses at his beck and command. Millions of them. I could have said, let Ravan have lupus. Poor Ravan would have gotten crippled. So Bhagavan is all powerful. To say that he descends to do sword fencing and then kill Ravan is stretching it a bit too far. And then to say that he comes and protects the sadhus, that also doesn't make sense. Because it's not that he became the bodyguard of these sadhus. He says, I am sitting in the heart of the sadhus and protecting them from inside. When he is protecting from inside, he has that ability. Again, it doesn't make sense to say that he descends for this purpose. And the third thing, he comes to establish dharma. Now, have you ever pondered this verse everybody has heard? I descend to establish dharma. And the moment Sri Krishna left, what happened? Kali Yuga started. What dharma did he establish? Is this the dharma that he established? So this verse doesn't seem to hold to logic. Actually, it has got a deeper meaning to it. See, we discussed dharma is that which purifies us. One lady said, she told her guru, I cannot see the world very nicely because my eyes are defective. The guru cleaned her glasses and said, now see? Yeah, now it's quite clear. The glasses were defective. Another person, he said, I'm fed up of life, Guruji. You say there is a Bhagwan. If there is a Bhagwan, why can I not see that Bhagwan? Guruji said, why can a drunkard not see his own home? Because the drunkard is intoxicated. The home is right there. The drunkard is inebriated. Now there was one drunkard who was standing on the road in front of his own home and he was swaying from side to side. It was midnight. The police came. And the police said, what are you doing? He said, I am waiting to go to my home. They said, why don't you walk in? The drunkard said, the whole world is rotating round and round. So I am waiting for it to stop, only then I can walk in. The world is not rotating, but it is seeming like that to the drunkard. So likewise, Guruji said that just as the drunkard can't recognize his own home, though it may be in front, God is here, but you don't have the apparatus to see Him. And what is the apparatus you need? You need to purify yourself. So how will you purify yourself? By attaching your mind to the all-pure. Either to the formless Bhagwan or to the personal form of Bhagwan, to anything, you attach your mind to the all-pure and your mind will get purified. So how will we souls lift ourselves? By engaging in devotion of the all-pure. But devotion to the formless is difficult. There is no basis to which you can attach the mind. So God takes the avatar to give us a means to do bhakti. Now that He took the avatar, we came to know of His form, of His pastimes, of His birth, of His name, of His qualities. Now we have the paraphernalia we need to do bhakti. So this is the dharma He established, the dharma of bhakti. He gave to us the Naam Roop Leela Gun Dham, by which generation after generation for thousands of years to come will be able to do bhakti. More than 5,000 years have gone by and still we are celebrating Janmashtami. What a wonderful way of doing bhakti. If the avatar had not happened, we could not have celebrated Janmashtami. And supposing Swamiji would have said, you sit and meditate from morning to night, people would have said, ab main mara, ab main mara, ab main mara. So, by taking avatar, he made the whole process so sweet. Now you sing his glories, you enact them, you dance to them, you cut cakes in accordance with them, you make them all a celebration. This is the dharma that he established, the dharma of bhakti. In his pastimes, he left a treasure chest which the acharyas started looting from and distributing to the people. See, in Sri Krishna's Leelas, you have this super fascinating way of purifying yourself. So Sri Krishna says, I descend to establish that dharma. And these Rakshasas that I killed, Ravan, Kumbhakarn, I am the one who sent them. If you have read Bhagavad, you will know that Ravan and Kumbhakarn were Jaya and Vijay. See, they were the associates, Dwarpal, the gatekeepers of Narayan in Vaikunt. But Narayan said, I am getting an itch. I need to do a Leela in Mrityulok on the earth planet. So go then take avatar. No, it has to be a spicy Leela. Otherwise people will forget about it. There must be some mirch masala in the Leela, and that will require a villain. Even a Bollywood plot will not sell if there is no villain in it. So I also need a villain in my Leelas to make the adrenaline run in people when they hear it. So who will be the villain? So he nominated Jai and Vijay. Jai and Vijay did not know, but God has nominated them. Now the four Kumars came, and Jai and Vijay said, hey, are you wearing mask? No entry. The four Kumars, they said, what? Mask mandate in Vaikunt? Impossible. So they said, you, who do you think you are? We curse you. You go and become Rakshasas on the earth planet for endless lifetimes. Now Jai and Vijay came to their senses. They said, Maharaj, we were totally unaware. And Narayan came. He said, look, they are my servants. You have cursed them like this. It is not good. Please be merciful on them. So the four Kumars said, all right, we are curtailing the curse. They can either go for 7 lifetimes as devotees or 3 lifetimes as demons. So Jai and Vijay said, the earth planet is so miserable, so terrible. We want to shorten our stay there to the minimum possible. Who knows which virus hits at what time? So then they said, all right, then we'll go 3 times as demons. And Bhagavan said, okay, if my servants are going 3 times, I will go 4 times. So those eternal associates of Bhagavan, they came down. First time as Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashipu. And then God says, I have sent you, so I have to come and kill you. So he came as Varaha Bhagavan and Nrisingh Bhagavan. Then they came again as Ravan and Kumbhakarn, and Ram Avatar took place. And third time again they came as Shishupal and Dantavakra, and Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan came. So he says, Vinashaya cha dushkritam, I have sent them. I have promised that I will come to kill you. So I have to go. And who are these sadhus? Which he says, I protect the sadhus. These are the sadhus who are adhikaris for Gopi Prem. There were such sadhus who had been practicing austerities for long. Like, for example, the sages of Dandakaranya. You know, the sages in the forest of Dandakaranya had been practicing austerities there to meet God in Shant Bhav, in their sentiment of servitorship. And then Bhagavan Ram happened to go by in the forest, and these sadhus, they saw Ram. And they said, my, so enchantingly beautiful. Maharaj, I have been doing bhakti in Shant Bhav and also in Dasya Bhav. But seeing you, I think I made a mistake. I should have chosen Madhurya Bhav. So please, can you permit us to receive the Madhurya Ras? We would like to see you as our beloved. Ram said, look, I am Maryada Purushottam. I have got this wife called Sita. But next time, I will come again as Sri Krishna. In that avatar, all Ghapad Shapad will be allowed. So I can have as many gopis, no problem whatsoever. I'll be Leela Purushottam. Now those rishis had come. These are the sadhus he is referring to. Bhagavan says, they have to receive for what they have come. The Gopi Prem. And that is why he came to bestow that Gopi Prem. So this is the inner meaning of this verse. To say that God comes to do this dishum dishum, that is all right. But the real reason Bhagavan comes is to bestow grace. And that is revealed in the Bhagavatam. Anugrahaya bhutanam manusham dehamasthitah. Anugraha. Once Akbar, he asked Birbal, Birbal, you Hindus have crazy beliefs. You say that Allah Mia can descend, take an avatar in the human form on this earth planet. Birbal said, Ji Hazur, no Birbal, this is all hocus pocus. So, Birbal, he played a trick. Next day, Akbar, he knew, would be going on a boat on the lake. So Akbar was going on a boat, and about 30 yards away, there was another boat. On that was Birbal and Akbar's grandchild and the grandchild's nurse, nanny. Birbal indicated to the nurse and she threw the grandchild in the water. Akbar saw that and he jumped into the water and he waded to his grandchild to lift him out, to save him, only to realize it was a doll. It was not his grandchild. Birbal had played a trick. He had dressed up the doll as his grandchild. So in any case, Akbar came out into the boat and Birbal said, Huzur, that is the answer to your question. You thought your grandchild has fallen in the water. You could have indicated to any servant, go. But you went, jumped in yourself because you love that pota. Likewise, God loves us all. And that is why, for our welfare, He does descend. So the reason for His descension is to give us the basis of bhakti. All the bhakti we are doing is based on that avatar rahasya. But you will only benefit from the avatar if you fulfill the conditions that are given in the next verse. So Sri Krishna says, this will be the important condition.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Sathya Sai Hare, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Bhakta Jana Samrakshak, Pati Maheshwara. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Shashi Bhagana Shri Kala, Sarva Pranapati, Swami Sarva Pranapati, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Apatadava. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Mata Pita Gurudaivam, Mariyantayunive, Swami Mariyantayunive, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nagendrashayana. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Omkara Rupa Jai Sai Mahadeva, Sathya Sai Mahadeva, Mangala Arati Antuko, Mangala Arati Antuko, Mandara Giridhari. Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadgurudeva. Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadgurudeva. Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om. Jai Sadgurudeva. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu, Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu, Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba